Welcome to Handwriting Clues Club. By watching this video, you are automatically in the club to learn handwriting clues. This video is handwriting clue alert number 15, and it's about unstable. Unstable Teco and unstable Lexi. Now, why? What are the clues in handwriting that show a person is unstable? Well, there are three different ones that we're going to look at, and I'm going to call them unsteady. You could call them unstable or unsteady. They both mean the same thing. Okay, so unsteady attention span. Notice that it's up and down on the baseline. The attention span, the focus to what they're doing is totally unsteady. It jumps up, jumps down, up, down, up, down, up, down, all the way across the line. And that's the baseline. Unsteady baseline is one of the ways we see a person is unsteady or unstable. Okay, the other one is the slant. When the slant goes this way, it goes this way, it goes this way, it just keeps moving around. That's an unsteady mood. The T is moving this way, the N is moving this way, the D is moving this way. It goes back and forth and back and forth. That's an unsteady mood, an unsteady slant. Okay, now unsteady self-control. That's when the size jumps from big, big to small to big to the same big, maybe another one big, then even bigger, and then small, and then pop up bigger, and it goes back up, up, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. That's the size. That's unsteady self-control. They can't control the size of any of their letters. So what does that mean? If a person has one, two, or all three of these, the person always feels unstable or unsteady inside. It's a very uncomfortable way for a person to feel. They just don't know themselves if they're coming, going, up, down, or just things are happening to them that they totally don't understand and can't control inside. All right, so let's talk about why it's such an alert. And what does it mean to be unsteady inside? It means the person's insides are unstable, they're temperamental, they can possibly be volatile, they run hot and cold towards other people. One day they want to be with them, or 1 minute they want to be with them, and the next minute they don't. They're nice 1 minute, they're nasty the next minute. They're totally hot and cold, and you never know which way they're going to be. They're just plain unpredictable in everything they do and absolutely unreliable. All right, we're going to talk first about Teco, unstable Teco. Now, let's look carefully at Teco's clues. Teco, his baseline is bouncy, goes a little up and down. It's not severe. So I wrote reasonable attention span. It's not a good attention span. It's not a terrible attention span. Teco has some attention span. If it's something Teco is interested, you can help him even by encouraging that interest and have him spend a little longer each day spending attention span on something that's very interesting to Teco. What about Teco's moods? Is the slant the same? The slant is pretty the same. It's pretty up and down. So Teco has fairly steady moods, except they're not too steady because the sizes jump around a lot. There's a lot of changing in size, and that's unstable self-control. So it may appear that his moods are jumpy, but it's not really his moods. This means when the self-control is unstable, they can't control their actions and reactions. Their behavior is not out of control. And why is it out of control? We can see by the sudden large size and the sudden small sizes that sudden emotional eruptions inside Teco, or a person who writes like that. So the sudden emotional eruptions inside cause unpredictable behavior. It's rough on Teco, but it's not as rough as it could be. Poor Lexi has all three of the problems, and that's even tougher. Lexi can't focus. That's a big alert. Can't focus. No attention span. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Lexi, another alert, unsteady moods. The moods swing this way, they swing this way, they back and forth, back and forth. Moody, moody, moody. Okay, and the third alert, just like Teco, unstable self-control. Bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. Lexi is highly unstable and highly uncomfortable inside. So they're both unstable, but Lexi has a much harder time doing anything than Teco. So we'll say different things to them. We're going to talk about Teco. Teco, who has very difficult time with self-control. So we're going to say to Teco, your handwriting clues show you are unable to control your behavior. You have poor control over using your hand to write letters and poor control in all your other actions. It's because emotions suddenly erupt inside of you and then you react in ways no one can predict. Even you can't predict how you will behave when something makes you feel uncomfortable. Would you like to talk to someone to learn techniques to help control yourself when it happens? I could practice those techniques with you if you want. Well, that's a lot of explanation, but if you say it maybe one piece at a time or a few times, when Tico has some good focus, some good steady time in a chair where Tico will sit with you and listen, I think Tico would really like to learn techniques to help control themselves. And you offering to help would be necessary because Tico does not have enough self control to do it on his own or her own as all. Okay. Now, Lexi, poor Lexi, she's got triple things to deal with. And you can say to Lexi, your handwriting clues show you have three things that keep you from accomplishing what you want to get done. They are short attention span. We say short, it could even be no attention span. You have big mood swings and you have sudden emotional outbursts. Would you like to learn techniques to help you get things done? We could practice one technique a day for 10 minutes at a time. Should we try it? Now, I was very specific here. We could practice one technique a day for 10 minutes at a time. 10 minutes. I don't know if Lexi could do 10 minutes, but you could try. You could say, if that feels too much, we could do 5 minutes or 2 minutes. You could try it. You could set it as a goal, set a timer, and see if Lexi could last that long. But Lexi, depending on the mood of the moment, might be open to trying it. Okay? And every little bit helps. And Lexi is struggling inside and needs someone to help her. So, once again, we see how handwriting clues improve understanding, communication, and relationships. So keep learning more handwriting clues. And you can learn them easily from books and videos, either mine or other people's. Mine are on judycaplanbooks.com, and my books are on Amazon, and my videos are on YouTube and TikTok. So keep coming back to learn more handwriting clues.